Hello you guys, thank you so much for tuning in my channel and welcome back guys to another interesting video. Guys, I know it has been like a week. I have completely disappeared. I just wanted to sit here today and answer the questions that I received from my DMs as how I do. So let's get to it now. So I have filtered 13 of them and I'm going to try to answer one by one. And as usual, what I'm gonna do is I will give the links to these people who are getting in my DMs, these people who are sliding in my DMs. I give them a link and tell them go to my YouTube channel and just hear that I have gone beyond and above and answered your question in form of a video. Yes. So what I'm gonna do, I will start from the bottom going up, because I assume the bottom one is the one that came first. This is Farid Pasha. Farid is saying, hi, I found you from YouTube. Thank you, Farid. As a newcomer to Poland, what is your advice to me? Wow. Just don't rush. Just don't try. Don't panic. Just be calm. Sort down the things that you really think are very a priority for you. You can check them on my YouTube videos, because I have a video that's mentioned stuffs like mobile phone numbers and getting your documents settled and everything. Yeah, so just sit down, relax, go through the important priorities, and when it comes to a social life, how you socialize, because you have this friend right here. This is the one that is going to help you navigate about places you can go, places you can visit, kind of events you can attend and meet people, and stores you can visit. And this is the friend, come on Farid, this is the only thing that you need on your first days in Poland, because you're gonna navigate your bus transport, your Google Maps, and you're gonna pay your transport fee through this. You're gonna check on different currencies, what is going on in Poland, and location, because that is what is matter the most. And make sure you have your battery charged everywhere you go. And yeah, so that's my only advice. Be calm, embrace the new journey, have your phone with you everywhere, and make use of your phone and enjoy the ride. Oof. Gilbert Siyubahiro Shiaka. Gilbert is from, I think, from Rwanda. Yeah, Gilbert is from Rwanda, and Gilbert is saying, hi Eileen, my name is Gilbert. I'm a Rwandan, and last week I got a student visa for Poland. I saw you on YouTube, and I want to thank you for the tips that you shared to the new students. I will be at Warsaw University of Business, and I want you to help me by giving me tips or link of where I can find a cheaper accommodation near school. Other question is that as Poland is a red zone now, are there some pupils in the school who are helping the new students by giving them documents like student cards, etc. So maybe I answer your last question about student cards. I don't know about that particular university, but I think the processes may be very equal. Most of these universities now, what they do is they ask students to go physically to the university by appointment. So you start online, make an appointment, and until they confirm, then you can go to university. So for example, with my university, with a student ID card, to get a new stamp, there is a box that is prepared, I think, outside or at the reception. So you just go there and you have your mask and everything, and you just drop that your ID there, and once after 2 weeks or 1 week you go there and you pick it directly from there as well. And then about accommodation, I really don't have a direct a person or who can give you help with everything accommodation, but I can share with you, and I already shared a video on Facebook groups that you can join and announce your preferences of accommodation that you want, something that you're looking for. And you can also get the people who are moving out and they want people to get into there. Yeah, so just use Facebook, and also there should be a Rwandan community. Maybe there's a WhatsApp group somewhere. You can also make use of that to ask people who are already there they can all help you with that, Gilbert. Yes. And then we have Roxy. Roxy said, hi Eileen, I'm Gloria from Zimbabwe. I want to know okay, she sent that the first message she sent was not correct because she was typing very fast, but then she wants to know if like lectures that we have, like they are in lectures conducted in English language, like using English language and not Polish, because she doesn't understand Polish. Yes, so most of the international students have their special, like every program that is also in Polish language is also taught using the English language. And then Sharon was just like commenting on one of the stories I placed one day. She just say, hey girl, just applied for school in Warsaw, and I'm glad your channel is really of great help. Thank you, Sharon. I'm of Kenya. Hopefully things will go well. I get admitted. Good luck to that, Sharon. Hello, kindly tell me how much will the embassy need to see in my bank statement? To be honest, there is really no exact amount that the embassy can take. Like they usually have like a standard amount that they can check and confirm that you can go to Poland or you cannot go to Poland. But I think it depends also on what you have stated. If you're going there for education, who is like supporting your stay, if it's your parents or yourself, or you have a scholarship, they just want documentation that supports that. With scholarship, they just want to have a letter from the person giving the scholarship or a company showing that we are sponsoring Sharon and we'll cover the school fees and so and all that. And then for parents, really, they don't have any like specific amount. Just do your estimates on the accommodation and the school fees of the year, like, so just approximation or showing next year you will also be able to cater for your everything there in Poland. And then there is Deborah Jabbar. I have been following you on your YouTube and I would love to ask you a few questions about studying in Poland. How are you doing? Can you please tell me the range of nursing school fees in Poland? Yeah, so this is another person looking for help on nursing program. Please, if there's anyone watching and you have any information about this particular program, would you please kindly drop that in the comment section below. But then thank you so much for reaching out to me, Deborah. And then I have Mindy Zakaria. Hi Eileen, been following you on YouTube videos, so tell me how much are the university there per year and what can one do to obtain scholarship? Like really, I think there's already a video that I did that has already answered this particular question. So you know what, Mindy, I'm going to do, I'll give you the link to this video. You watch the video me answering the question, but then now there's also a link that I'm going to leave that will take you to the video that I specifically said words about, you know, scholarship and education opportunity here and everything, scholarship and everything, cost of, you know, education here. And there is Pablo. Hi dear, greetings to you. I do follow you on YouTube and we like to connect with you for some guidelines and coaching because I want to come to Poland soon. I will be very glad to hear from you, dear. Thank you, Pablo. So, and then Leah says, hi Eileen, how are you? Naomba kuuliza, is there any full scholarship for masters in Poland? It's not guaranteed. Depends on the the university you're going to. Now I have Daniel Tuizere. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of questions. So he just wrote to me earlier. He said, hi Eileen, I'm Daniel from Kigali, Rwanda. I am planning to come to Poland and I would love to get some information from you. I follow your videos on YouTube and are really very helpful, but if you can get time and discuss, would be much better for me because I have some questions about how people live there. I thank you so much and looking forward to hear from you. So let's go do this. Eileen, I have different questions because I am very interested in studying and working in Poland. Can you get a resident permit without getting a student card? Maybe by using an admission letter? No, you can't. No, you can't. Because I remember I got my resident card you need to have no, you don't. You need to have a student card, and usually now you have a visa. If you already have a visa, I suppose you go there to Poland. Maybe it's going to expire, let's say next year. So usually it has to be 5 months, or some people even do it 8 months before the expiration, because waiting for the resident card also, it's very, like, if you're not patient, it's just not it. So you have to have the student identity card first. So just do your admissions and then get a lawyer, or you can do it all by yourself as well, and just go through your resident permit and all that. And if you have, and then I think I haven't talked about resident card very much. Maybe if you have any other questions, if there's anyone with any question resident card specifically, write that and I'll see how I can go about answering them in details, because I haven't done any specific video about this topic because it's quite controversial. And usually if you are working in Poland, to get a resident card is very easy, because most of the companies, they back you up, so you get it like very easy. They have their like company lawyers and all that. But if you're doing it at individual level, a student, it's not just, everyone has their own stories, but student card is a must. And then you say, is it easy to find a job? Okay, so from my own opinion, I usually tell people, if you are aggressive, like you're very determined and like willing to connect with people, introduce yourself and tell them like if they can recommend like you in the companies that they're working to. If you are from the beginning willing to start small, and then as you go you will get to expand your cycle and the way you think, and you know things about in Poland and all that. I think for me, I say it is easy finding a job, regardless that most of the jobs are like in Polish language and all that, but that you can do them on the English environment, and like there's so many, and if you're a student also, you have that option for you. And then since I've already been there and I have experience on going about job searching and all that, I also have something to say about it, but maybe not through this video. But it is easy, you can find a job. I just want to I really want to encourage people to know that it is easy. You have to be patient, you have to be aggressive, you have to have your mind tuned very positively, knowing that it is possible. And then you say, is there no limit to the hours a student can work? No, there is no limit. And I have seen people like working on full-time jobs. I have also worked on one, but it's just how you juggle around, balancing your school and balancing the work, how you ask your managers and maybe team leaders, seeing how they can allocate time for you. Always, if you're going as a student, make sure school is also a priority. You don't forget, you get money and you forget what brought you in Poland. So not really, you just decide. I know people who work like for 2 different jobs and they're still studying and they make it. And then you said, those who want to do a master program also entitled to working hours? Not really, it's just the same video. And then you said, what are the prices for accommodation renting? Do they contain materials? Most of the places in Poland, I have moved through apartments, going to another apartment. I have never bought a mattress, I have never bought a kettle, I have never bought even a spoon, because everywhere, every house you go, most of them, they already have furnitures, cooking appliances, washing machine, dishwashers, heater. You just pay for the rent and the bills, and that's it. Guys, it's getting dark, so you can see a much pronounced me because I have this light and it's getting dark, so I gotta finish very early. Thanks, Eileen. Apart from those questions, if there can be other information to share, it will be highly appreciated. Okay, I hope I have been of very much help today, and I hope you like this video and you find it very helpful. And as usual, you'll see, guys, a lot of this content, and if you have any recommendation, do not hesitate to tell me on the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching the video. Bye bye.